Libra, 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 how you doing, my lovely Librans? This is a monthly reading for June here on the Astroflower. I've done the collective reading, which is all about love, healing, and happiness after difficulty, and it's looking over life. This is going to be a good month, and a lot of cards, a lot of good readings have come out of this, and it's all about exploring, I think, this month here. We've got the space this month in order to explore. Let's just see what's going on with you. You get the Page of Cups. It's all about exploring. It's all about exploring your beliefs. Like, you can see this fish in this cup here, and we all know that that fish can't live in that cup. There's not enough water, but somehow it does. And it's like your dreams and aspirations, you're concentrating on them. And it could well be offerings of love that come into your life. It could also, this is the overall energy, it could also be offerings of a joyous situation in regards to your material side of life. But whatever it is, I would be very attentive to those amazing little things in life that open doors, basically, for you. Let's just see, happiness after difficulty. That's your karmic mission on your relationship side, on your emotional side of life, is letting go of past stuff and really enjoying or exploring the happiness that can be. That is your mission for this week, for this month, sorry, over this month. So here we go. We've got 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 weeks of June. Universe influence, past lives influence, future lives influence, and the overall outcome. So you can read it in several different ways. So it's all about this month here in your regards to your relationship side of, you know, not letting go of the difficulties. Just, I think the difficulties come to an end, and you've got to know this. And these difficulties that come to an end, you should be embracing the happiness in your life. Yeah, something needs to change. In the first week, I think this is where it changes for you in the first week, and that is that difficulty, that repeating scenario that changes in the first week of June. It releases you from that stress and strain. It releases you from that repetitive pain that you might have had within relationships. A difficult situation, maybe with your family or with your friends or with your partner or with your community or whatever it is around you that concerns you. You know, there's the difficulty or the stress about a certain relationships or connections with people. It seems like for me, it feels like it's coming to an end. It's the end of it. And you're waking up out of it finally and just kind of going, oh, right. Difficulty done. Happiness now in front of you. Ace of Cups. How brilliant is that? I think in the second week, I think this first week you're going to realize that. In the second week, you're going to start expressing your heart's desires and really allowing your heart energy to overflow, to engulf your life. And when you do, and the best thing about this is this heart is coming, actually this cup is you, and the universe is holding you up. And as you hold you up, that's when you express your love. But the energy, which is this dove here, is also contributing to you. It's nourishing that love that you have within you, and the world is nourishing it with you. And as it does, it's going to bring back tenfold of what you are putting out there. And that's in the second week. You're going to really feel like that, yes, love is possible for you. In the third week, you have the King of Wands. This is really good for you because you're an air sign, and you're a pure air sign. And the King of Wands is like almost like it's, for me, it's a bit like an Aries card more than anything else. It's it could be a Leo card as well, but you know, it's providing all, you know, Aries is a pure fire sign, so it's everything that is perfect for you. It's perfect for you to transform you, because that's what fire does. It transforms air into water, which is what that Ace of Cups is all about. And you're realizing it in the second week, and in the third week, you're putting it into action. You're starting to be a leader in your own personal life within your regards to your relationships. You're starting to own it. and you're starting to own your happiness. It's a very, very good month for you, Libra. Really, really beautiful. Really, really nice. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for this. Is this that point there? Because I keep saying to you, and I almost don't want to say it because it may well come out at the top, but is this whole thing of shooting yourself in the foot comes to an end? Is that what it is? I hope so. I hope so, Libra. So you're going to become a leader in the third week, and in the fourth week, you couldn't get better than that. You're really gonna own it, and you're gonna feel empowered. The immensity of energy that I'm feeling as I'm trying to sort of visualize this is enormous. You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. You really are. Love will carry you up. Is that the song? Carry you through. I think this is to do, I think you're discovering something about love that you didn't understand before and thought that it was just an emotional thing, but it's not. There's also acts of love, which I think are really important. And now you're acting like you're in love. That's what it seems like. By the end of the month, you're gonna embody happiness. That's what it feels like with the Emperor. You're embodying that happiness, and I think that is an Aries card as well. So it could well be Aries coming in for you. But because you've got those two rams there on his throne, and the Emperor is he's conquered his physical realm in regards to love. And I think you're ready for this. And it seems like, no, you're not going to shoot yourself in the foot anymore. This is the biggest revelation for me in regards to you, Libra. You're going to be unstoppable. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's see what goes on your material side of life. This goes hand in hand. Judgment. This is your karmic message on your material side of life. Living your righteous path. Being called to your higher self, to your higher plan, to your higher karmic mission in life. This is what's coming through this month. It's a really beautiful exploratory month, an expansive month as well. And you're going to be hearing this call, this trumpet that is, calling to you to actually rise above everything. Everyone's got their arms out here on this card here, saying me, 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 me. And then there's this one person there, that seems to have their hands in a praying position. It seems like that to me, as if to sort of say, I am accepting this calling. And that is you. You are accepting. Many people are called and few are chosen. And you are being one of those chosen ones this month. It's a real good card for you. In the first week of this material side, Queen of Swords, very much your energy. And I think this is your capacity as well, of seeing things in multitude of different ways. That's where your mental energy is absolutely brilliant. When it's not shooting yourself in the foot, you've got an immense amount of power that you can use within your manifestation power, which is that mental side of things. But you've got to see things in a different way and allow maybe the tree of knowledge to be the backbone that then you can see around that knowledge in order to get those little nuggets of information that allows you to construct that whole sort of righteous calling place that you need to. Queen of Swords. You saw me shuffling. This is your calling. You're going to realise it in the second week. And it ties in with the Ace of Cups over there. It's believing again. It's amazing. Absolutely. This is one of the best readings I think I've seen you have in a very long time, Libra. In a very long time. And this is beautiful energies here. You are going to be stepping into your power in so many different ways. All of a sudden, you're going to have a control over your emotions because you've seen things in a different light. And in the second week, then you're going to just choose your path and take it and do it. And mentally, you have that capacity to do it. And in the third week, this is where it's going to start bringing in the possible opportunities for you in your life. It's going to be very quick and responsive, your intuition, your manifestation. You can manifest what you like. And I think you're going to love your career path because it is your chosen path. That's what you're going to be going for. Oh. Maybe I talked too soon. Tower moment at the end. I don't get a bad feeling off this tower moment. I get this tower moment is like these opportunities that are coming in for you at the moment. We're going to be clarifying with the light seers card. These opportunities that are coming into your life at the moment will mean that old belief systems and old things you were doing will come to an end. It's either like you're leaving a job at the end of the month in order to concentrate on one other thing. So it may, or it may be a case of you change completely what you're doing because of these opportunities that are arising for you. Yes, you may think, in a normal world, you'll kind of think, oh no, I've lost my job. But I don't think it's that. It's almost as if like kind of going, thank God I've got that tower out of the way. I can actually see things now. This is fantastic. I've got a lot of space to build a lot of possibilities for you in the future. I think it's a really good thing. And it's because you're going to own it in lots of different ways here. Let's just see what's going on with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the Seven of Wands. It's all about you. It's all about believing in yourself here. That's what I think it is, certainly within your relationship side. I think it's realizing that you have that capacity within you. And you've got to believe and trust yourself before you can trust anybody else. And I think that's what that realization is with that Nine of Swords there. With the Ten of Cups, you get a leap of faith. This is beautiful. That ties in beautifully with the Ace of Cups. That is that leap of faith and trusting in yourself. That's what it's all about, I think. It's trusting in yourself. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords is going to give way to the Three of Cups. Very sociable aspect within the first week. You're going to have to trust that to break free of that monotonous worry or continual nightmare in your life or repeating problems in your life. You've got to get out there to enjoy it. Socializing is a best cure for this sort of situation. And with the Ace of Cups, you get the Lovers. I think this is where you're going to realize on physically that if I want to encompass love or to emulate love in my life, you're going to have to physically also do it. You can't, it's not just a mental or emotional component. There is a physical acts of love as well. And I think this is where you start exploring and expressing your heart will allow that connection with the ultimate person. And it could be a connection of falling in love with yourself as well. It's a whole new cycle that is coming into your life. It's a whole new understanding, a different way of doing things. With the King of Wands being that leader in your life, you get the Ten of Cups. And this is what I was talking about. There is the Nine of Swords on this rainbow. That is the difficulty. You get past that and you're on to heaven. You really are on to beautiful times. And this is what it's all about. You're going to really realize that you've got a great opportunity this month, Libra. Don't waste it. Really don't waste it. It's absolutely beautiful for you. With the Emperor, you get pure happiness. This bodes very, very well. You're going to feel so empowered because you are going to be so happy. As I said, it's a beautiful, vibrant energy coming through your relationship side. It really does bode well for you. And understanding this, that you've got to take a leap of faith, that you've got to be in it to win it sort of scenario, is going to breed so much security and happiness within your life that trust is going to be very easy. Let's just see what's going on in your material side. You get the King of Wands again, which is really good. I think you are going to own it on this side. I think you're going to create this tower moment yourself by sort of saying, I'm leaving this job because I'm going to go to this. This is what I think it is all about. And this is the overall energy here, is not only believing, is also owning it. So with the Judgment card, you get the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, the page is all about opening that pathway for the knight to come through, to make that pathway secure for the king and queen to come through. And this is about sort of going through that process of opening up a new pathway for you. This is your calling, your Judgment card, your calling to your higher self, your karmic mission in life. And you are starting to do that. And it's going to take work, yes, but you're very capable of doing this and understanding that medium-term sort of vibrations, medium-term sort of cycle within your life in order to help manifest it physically within your life. That's what you're gradually doing here. With the Hangman, you get the High Priestess. Seeing things in a completely different way. Using your intuition. This is your strength, Libra. This is your capacity. You can manifest so many beautiful things if you apply yourself to it. And once you start seeing things in a different way, it's going to give your intuition a real sort of sparkle that you're going to kind of go, wow, look at all these possibilities. Now I've just got to choose a direction. And with the Queen of Swords, you get the Empress and the Emperor up there. There is something to be said here for divine counterparts. I think almost it might be someone that you discover a lot about within your life, that makes you incredibly happy, that makes you really owning it and really knowing your position, which gives you clarity within your material life, that sends you off in a direction that all of a sudden you are creating. And that's what the Empress does. It combines that emotional, physical and material and energetic life, parts of the world, to create a whole new planet. And that's what the Queen of Swords does by taking that direction. She has a control over her emotions. And if she's got a control over her emotions in the physical and the material world, you can create so much, and you're creating a lot of opportunities. That's what you're manifesting. And look what's at the bottom. The King of Swords as well. It could well be a divine counterpart that comes into your life that sparks totally your material side of your life, that actually everything becomes possible all of a sudden. With the Nine of Cups, you get Temperance card here. I think here is like, in the third week, you've got all of these possibilities that you can see. And this Temperance card sort of saying, oh, but I've got to deal with that tower. I think you create that tower. I think that tower is something within your life that needs to get out of your way in order for you to really excel in your life. And it's having patience with yourself and the situation will allow all those opportunities to come forth. And with the tower, you get this Seven of Swords, which is very much a Libran card as far as I'm concerned. It's a very playing smart, mentally playing smart. And I think this is what you've got to do here. Certainly because we've got the Queen of Swords on this side here as well. You have this capacity within you that in order to get the best out of these opportunities, yes, you have to have a slight bit of patience, not very much, but I think it's more of a case of seeing all those opportunities and just kind of taking a step back. And this is where this seeing things in a different light with the Hangman is going to help you in the future, because you're going to be able to go, oh, look, there's that tower there that could really complicate things. Let's get rid of that aspect of my life. And that's what playing smart and the way you do this tower moment will actually bring enormous rewards for you in the going future. And you will own it, because that's what's going to send you on from being that Page of Cups into that King of Wands. Let's just see how it does come out of this. A rightful passage. So it may not be as easy as you think. That's why you've got to be a little bit sort of smart on this thing. And because you're smart on this thing and you've got your righteous calling to this path, it's going to give you that righteous rite of passage, as it were, going through. Being smart of how you spend your money in July, and how you invest your time and effort into your material world will create that whole new cycle within you. You're teeing it up this month within your physical world. You're certainly getting it together within your emotional side of your life and really owning your happiness and converting. You've got two tens, 10 of cups there. You know, you really are going on to happier climes, and it's now it will give you that space to work on your material side in order to get the best out of life. And you are due this, and it's like this whole crescendo of your summer period, which you're coming to, according to the Astroflower, coming into, where everything should be really working, and it's a good time for you to profit from life this month. There you go, Libra. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, we got your weeklies coming out. We did do the collective as well, which you can see on our channel. And also, I will be doing that live reading over with collaboration with Veritas Tarot and Victoria. That's linked in the description below. So thank you very much for supporting this channel. I hope you got the best out of this reading. Yeah, so it's only left for me to say is really, don't forget, life should be fun and lived. So please do enjoy.